Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Fitness with Just a Few Sides. We're coming at you from Rogue Personal Training in Andover, Kansas, where we record all of our podcasts with your hosts Brandon Hancock and Cole Williams, and we have Chase Dempsey behind the camera. During today's episode, we will discuss different ways to motivate yourself and keep yourself active. Enjoy!
Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fitness with Just a Few Sides. Fitness with Just a Few Sides. Let me get the title right real quick. Brandon Hancock, Cole Williams.
What's up?
We still got the coronavirus going on. It's changed everyone's life right now. It's probably changed yours pretty good. You're probably taking an impact with personal training and everything like that.
Yeah.
How's it affected you?
Well, as a gym, we haven't had a ton of people that decided to quit coming. But we've had a few people that have decided they'd take a step back, maybe at least for the rest of the month, see what happens. I haven't been coming in, but also as a gym, myself, Landon, all of the other trainers here, we've been cleaning this place. It's
crazy.
It's pretty spotless right now.
I was in here working out with them last, was it Friday?
Saturday.
Oh, I guess, yeah, just a couple of days ago. But anyways, I was over there and I used one dumbbell, and the next thing you know, Landon, the owner of the studio, ends up cleaning the whole rack of dumbbells.
Clean every hour, you have to.
Oh my gosh, it was awesome. I was like, okay, I feel very comfortable working out here. So
that's, it's our goal though. Like, we want you to be comfortable. We want you to know that this is a safe place to come. During a stressful time, most people need to relieve stress. It's a good place to do it, so we're trying to
out
keep
here
it.
at Rogue Personal Training out in Andover, Kansas. Rogue Personal Training.
Come check it out.
Heck yeah, I love the place. Also, the cool thing, I don't know if you're on Instagram. We're all on Instagram. You guys are on Instagram. That C10 Do 10, loving it. Keep tagging me in those things. I'll keep sending out 10 different types of variations. I tried to do some behind the back clap push-ups. And oh man, I got one. The second one I went for, my face almost went right back into the cement. I got a little nervous, so the rest I didn't do them. I stopped and started doing some different variations. But I love the C10 Do 10. Started conversations with a whole bunch of people that I never would have talked to, because guys are tagging me I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm tagging people I don't even know. I'm like, listen, this dude looks like he wants to do some push-ups. Like, she wants to do some push-ups. So I feel like Oprah Winfrey just giving out push-ups, I love it. You get some push-ups and I'll take some push-ups. We're all getting push-ups. We gotta get Chase some push-ups. I keep forgetting Chase. I'm gonna get you today. I got 20 more to give out.
Yeah.
But no, I love this challenge because people are talking, people are having fun. At a time where there's a lot of negative going on in the media, you can turn to social media and get some positive out of it. I think. Also, there's another group I got added. A whole bunch of my friends added me to, and they're trying to do in 30 days 7,500 push-ups. And they're trying to put it in the bank. Money is your push-ups or whatever. So yesterday I did 350 push-ups because I'm starting a few days behind, and man, I'm telling you, I'm sore, and I still got more to give today. But
So I don't want to do the math. How many is that day that you have to do?
No idea. Someone is telling me what I need to do each day, so I can catch up. So Lee Barnes, thank you for helping me out, brother. But no, that push-up challenge is really fun. But the biggest thing is my hair. I haven't got my hair cut. My hair is getting longer and longer, and you can tell my beard needs trimmed, so I look like a homeless person. But
I feel the same way. I need a haircut, but nowhere to get one.
Nowhere to go. Well, I guess there's places, but nowhere close to my house. I'm pretty lazy sometimes with driving. And I got the air pressure light on, so I shouldn't drive too far.
I feel like that's a pretty easy fix.
I should probably just get that fixed right away. It's one of those things. Just get it done. Do you have anything else about the coronavirus?
So another thing that's affected is I'm looking to start some live online training. So I want to get some groups together online where we can actually communicate through Zoom. I would like to be able to train people through there. That way you're not stuck at home doing your workouts by yourself. You can kind of be in a group without being in a group. If you don't feel comfortable, come to the gym, or if you just don't have a gym to work out at, if you're not near here. But yeah, I'd like to get some groups going on there. Don't have all the information yet, so I'll get that out as soon as I can. But yeah, so that's all I have.
Heck yeah.
You ready to get started?
I'm ready to go, brother. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
So today, one of the biggest things that I think people struggle with, I think we talked about a little bit on the first episode, is just your motivation sometimes, right? So motivation is key. Wouldn't you agree?
Especially right now, it's easy to stay home and not do anything right now.
Oh my gosh, yeah, exactly. We're all home right now. I'm like, I could easily do 10 push-ups, or I could easily just eat this whole bag of Doritos, you know?
And you know which one's a lot easier than the other.
Well, yeah, Doritos, and they're delicious, and there's so much more flavor at the. Oh, I love Doritos. Anyways.
Well, hopefully you're not getting a lot of flavor while you're doing push-ups. But.
No, I'm talking about Doritos, my man. I love Doritos, but I don't eat them anymore, unfortunately. So I have a few things I just want us to talk about today. So the first one is like the best way to stay motivated and get yourself to the gym, even when or studio or at home workout, like even though you don't want to work out. Do you have anything like motivation techniques that you have? Like, I don't want to be here, I don't want to go there.
Well, for me, I mean, probably my main thing, the main thing is my fitness goals. I know that, obviously I do take days off, but I know that to be where I want to be, to reach the goals I want to reach, even the days I can't be there, I have to change my mindset. Like, I have to be there. Like, that's something like we talked about priorities in the first one, and that's something that's really high priority in my life. Is I want to be, fit. I want to reach my goals, whether it be, fit or aesthetically or whatever it is. That's probably my main one. But then again, I don't want to steal from you because I see that you're about to talk about this. But
no, you can have it, man. I got a lot over here. I'm ready.
So I do have a lot of friends that want to work out all the time. So I can, if I'm not wanting to work out, I can jump in with them, and it just kind of makes it a little easier for me. Probably a little easier for them as well.
Oh, I agree 100% because you have someone else dependent on you. You know what I mean? And someone else is going to be there. You can't you're more likely not to let someone else down. It's easier to talk yourself out of it if you're by yourself. But if you have a friend that's also there, you can't be like, I can't do this guy, man. Like, he doesn't want to. You know what I mean?
So, and then I also have I have a couple clients that they feel more motivated if I work out with them as well. So that keeps me going. It's hard to not be motivated for that hour because there's times I maybe I don't really want to do this, but to push them to their full potential, I have to stay motivated. So it's like, well, even if I'm not feeling the best, not feeling like I really want to do this, like, well, we're doing this for them, not for me. Yeah. So it's easier to stay motivated that way.
All right, I think that's good. I think avoiding negative people. I think we all have that person that's a friend of ours who love them to death. I have a couple of them, but anytime that you do something and you post about it and you're proud about it, they always sort of make a sly comment, slide at it. I mean, they're not 100% serious, but at the same time, there's a little bit of truthfulness to it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then you just have the people that just you try to pull into hey, let's do some fitness together. Let's do something. They're like, nah, bro, I'm good. Okay, well, I'm trying to help you out. I'm asking because I love you. You know what I mean? But just staying away from those negative people. That's a big key one for me, or just toxic people in general. Another one is a good routine for me. I like waking up in the morning is the biggest thing for me. I'm going to come back later here in a second about waking up early in the morning. But establishing a good routine is like you wake up and your first decision is I got to get up, or you can push snooze, right? And you can wait 15 minutes and then get up, when you could have been doing another task that 15 minutes to start your day. You're already 15 minutes behind. So starting a good routine, also what I do in my bathroom for my kids and I, there's literally a big old box that says MVP, and it's like a card, like a football card. Yeah. And our faces in it. My face isn't, my kids are, because if I want to be MVP, I got to duck a little bit. But but I also in my mirror in my room it says get stronger, and I always say be better than yesterday. We once in a while, if we think of something or we hear a quote that we like, we'll put it up on the mirror. So we leave little motivational things to help push ourselves to do stuff.
I like that. I know they can't see this right now, but that little banner back there behind Chase.
Yeah.
That's like you said, kind of
Oh.
just quotes to kind of help you.
I love that stuff.
Keep going,
Man.
so.
I love that stuff 100%. I really do. And yeah, it's like I don't like with that motivational stuff. It's gonna get us into our next topic. Is I love motivational speakers. You know, like I literally, if I'm having like I've fought depression before. Like I'll be honest with you. Like I've fought depression. I've had horrible times in my life where I didn't know how to get back in the gym, and I was really unhappy with myself. Motivational speakers are motivational speakers for a reason. I mean, they will get your rear end out of bed. They'll get you in the gym. They'll get you to do what you want to do. You just got to keep listening to them. Like I listen to them at least once a week. You know, I have my guys that I love, and they're very important to me in my life. But I fight depression every once in a while. A lot of people don't run into that as much as me, you know. But it's very important for me in my life to help me motivated. I don't know if you've listened to motivational speakers, or if you're big into them. I know you're a very motivating guy, though. So
I don't. Not that I don't like them, but it doesn't do a whole lot for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather motivate myself. We'll get into this later too, I think, but like music is more what I listen to rather than.
See, that's what we before the show we even both talked about. Music's not as important to me as motivational speakers, and so we're both vice versa, which both ways is totally fine. But I mean, everyone has.
However, you got to get there.
Exactly, and no one's going to judge. At least I'm not going to judge us. So now we get into the motivational people that I like to listen to. I don't know if Cole has too many, but I got a lot, and they're very important. Like so, Eric Thomas, and they'll go by ET. He'll talk to you about the gazelle and a lion. You know, he goes into. I'm not going to get deep because I want you guys to go on YouTube and check these guys out. They're amazing. You know?
I will say real quick before you get into it, Eric Thomas. If I was going to listen to one,
oh my
he's
God,
the one.
Him or Inky Johnson, bro. Inky Johnson was the one that played for Tennessee.
Yeah, right.
That was going to be like number 5 in the pit draft, and dude ended up tackling someone, broke something, he lost all millions of dollars just down the drain. It's just unfortunate, but the dude made something out of it, you know. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have him on my list, but Inky Johnson, another good one. But Eric Thomas, the lion and the gazelle, like what he does, I'm not going to tell you all about it, but he gets in, he talks about similarities, you know. He goes, the gazelle wakes up every morning and it has to run. It has to run from the lion, you know. But the lion has to wake up every morning, and guess what it still has to do? It still has to run, you know. It has to make the choice to chase the gazelle, right? The thing is, what makes it different is the gazelle is running because of fear. The lion's running because he wants to stay on top, and he knows what he got to do to get better, you know. He's always working to get better. Eric Thomas tells you a lot better than I am. I guarantee you that. Check it out. Another one. Sorry. What's up?
No, I was gonna say he has my favorite one about. I'm sure you heard the one about the guy that goes to.
Oh, yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Can't breathe. He says you won't be successful until you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. Pretty popular one. Probably heard that one. But
I will, I must. That's exactly it. So what it is, this guy takes him to the water. He's like, how do you get so successful, you know? He's like, come out here, and he gets him out in a suit and tie, and he's like, man, I'm not coming out here to swim. I'm coming out here to learn, you know. And he gets him out in the water. He's like, the dude is starting to struggle, you know. He goes, you wanted to breathe, right? He's like, yes. He's like, you will not be successful until you want it as bad as you want to breathe, you know. And he just showed him like that, like he just puts a picture in your head, like he really does.
Yeah,
and like Eric Thomas, I can't tell you, like I love you, man. If you're listening to this somehow, like I love you. Like you changed my life. You made my life so much better. Another one I'll have is surprising to a lot of people is Will Smith. He tells this story. My favorite story he tells is the one I like to tell you. I'm not going to tell you all of it, guys. I'm just going to tell you a little bit. But he talks about fear, you know, and he talks about how like him and his friends were going to go skydiving, and he was terrified all day about it, you know. And he was like, you know, I hope my friends cancel. And he was literally had the worst day because he was so scared of the skydive, right? And then finally he skydives. And once he jumps out of this plane, he says it's the most blissful moment he's ever had, like one of the most amazing moments he ever had. And he's like, lots of times, some of the greatest things are they follow fear, you know. And so sometimes, like to be able to get to the what you want, like the good stuff, you have to run towards fear. And it was real powerful, man. Like it really opened up my eyes, and it made me like, okay, man, like I don't want to do this, but what's going to be behind this is worth it 100%. Like what my goals are, you know, like I want to be one of the physique show, you know, classic physique show guy. Like, yeah, I don't want to diet. I don't want to do all this other stuff, you know. There's a lot of things I'm going to hate along the way, but guess what? When I get there and I have my pictures of a physique show, I can show my kids when they get older, and they can show my grandkids one day, like, that is the story I'm going for. That is the blissfulness I'm shooting for, right? Another one, everyone knows this guy. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you know, my man. Look at this. I am wearing them right now.
That's all Brandon wears.
Oh my God, I have a man crush on Dwayne Johnson. But I don't know, a lot of people don't realize the guy wanted to be NFL before anything, you know. He tells a story about how Warren Sapp came into Miami, pretty much took his job. Warren Sapp, I don't know if you don't know who he is. He's a Hall of Fame defensive tackle. Dwayne Johnson lost his job to him, and Dwayne talked about it, how it felt like it was one of his biggest failures, you know. And look at the guy now, like he went to WWE, now he's in acting, and he said like he would have never guessed how happy he would have been going this way. So like failure's not a bad thing. Failure helps you grow. It's what we shoot for every day in the gym, right? So if I'm doing chest, I'm shooting for failure, because what happens when I fail? My muscles get stronger, they rebuild, you know. It's the same thing with your mind. It's the same thing with a lot of other things. Like Dwayne Johnson helped me realize like failure's awesome. Shoot for failure. Don't be afraid of it. Go for it, you know. And sorry, I'm taking up a lot of time on this one, but I got my last one. This one is like the waking up. Mel Robbins. She's an amazing person to listen to. She talks about that knowledge-action gap that you sort of talked about. What that is it's like, I know what I need to do, I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, here's what I need to do to get better, but I'm just not doing it. So she talks about this story about waking up, you know. When you go to push that snooze, you got, like, she says everyone has this 5 to 6 second window. You go to hit snooze, that's your brain's telling you to do that, right? Your brain's programmed to tell you to do the easiest thing through life. It's not going to want to push you through a wall. It's going to want you to go around that wall, because it wants you to take the easiest path to resistance. If you touch something hot, you're pulling your hand off of it, because that's what your brain's telling you to do. So what she says is, like, whenever she wakes up, I can't tell you, it's like, she says it's stupid, but it's amazing. Like, literally just give yourself a countdown. 3, 2, 1, and I sit up every time. So if I need to wake up early and I have to get up at 5, 4, 6, 7, whatever it is, and I wake up, that phone goes off, I do the countdown. 1, 2, 3, up, you know? And it's crazy. It works for me, but, you know.
So real quick on that one, I say I don't listen to a lot of motivational speakers, and I guess I recently just started listening to Steve Weatherford. You know who that is?
I don't know.
So he does, well, he was a punter in the NFL.
How long ago? Like in the 90s?
No, I don't know. I don't even know. Probably not even 5, 6 years ago. I can't remember when he retired. I want to say he punted for a couple, I believe. I want to say the Giants was maybe the last one.
Was he from Halstead? Halstead, Kansas had a...
I don't think so. Here, let's see. Let's see where he's
What's his
from.
name? Steve Weatherford. I'll look him up. You keep going the story.
Okay. Well, anyways.
Sorry.
I just found him on, podcasts. So I've been listening to him a little bit, and not everything he talks about is motivational, but one thing that I listened to that I really liked was just kind of changing your outlook on life, changing your wording, basically. When you talk to, say you talk to yourself, most people talk to themselves.
Oh, yeah.
It's been weird.
All the time.
Did you know not everyone does?
No way.
Yeah, I looked that up the other
I
day.
do not believe that 1 second. I talk to myself every second of the day.
But, anyways.
Sorry.
So he was talking about how when you talk to yourself in the morning, don't say, I have to get up and go to work. I get to get up and go to work. Just reprogramming the way you talk, which I've been trying to do a little bit. It's like it just makes your life easier when you don't have to do something. It's something that you choose to do, which I can't really say about work, because honestly, I love coming here, so it's not really something that there, but some of the other areas of my life I have to do that with. Waking up is one of them.
Yeah.
It's like I get to wake up today. This
dude's jacked, by the way.
No, he's ripped. I know.
Steve Weatherford, look him up. Jacked, biggest punter in the world. Guarantee you that.
But yeah, this is one thing he talks about, is changing to where you get to do something. So like when you wake up, I get to wake up, so it kind of helps you from hitting that snooze button.
Yeah.
Not that.
Or like I get to get better today. Like that's another thing.
Right.
Like, if you're going to the gym, I get to get better today.
Right.
I have the opportunity to get better. Like that's opportunities, and I get that 100%. Like I like that a lot. And so next is, you said you like to motivate you is music. So what's some of the music? Like how's music motivate you?
So usually it's the beat. Don't usually listen to the words a lot while I'm lifting, mainly because I'm thinking about other things. But
talking to yourself?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Flexing in the mirror or something.
Flexing, yeah. Practicing my flexing.
But yeah, so like, I do like hip hop, rap. I like a lot of Eminem, Lil Wayne, like older stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
super old, but older for me.
Older
for
stuff.
me. Not
stuff I listened to in high school,
Right,
and he
yeah.
listened to when he was 8.
yeah. They're not that
Okay.
old, but it's older for me.
Thanks, man.
No problem. Yeah, so it's more about the beat for me. Anything really upbeat. We have, here in the gym we have this, some playlists that just be like 180 beats per minute. So like when I really want to kill a workout, turn that on, get something upbeat. Something.
So I like to listen to that heavy trap music.
Yeah.
I didn't really like. They have it on YouTube. You just listen like heavy trap music, and it usually has a picture of like The Rock or some just ginormous person. And I put that on, and like it has like Eminem sometimes rapping in it, and it has like just some heavy trap music. And that stuff, like when I'm having a heavy day, like I'm lifting heavy weight, like that's what I have to listen to.
Yeah.
But if I have like a day where it's like I'm lifting everything's like 8 to 10 reps, and I'm just 4 sets of 10 and whatever, then I like to listen to like my EDM, my Grizz, and it's just like a little bit of jazz to it. So I love Grizz too. And it's just like, let the good times roll. And I just start doing these weird dances with my headphones, like I'm in my own little world. And Cole, he always try to make him put it on here, but he rarely does. He's not a fan.
It's okay. I'm just not sure it's great lifting.
He's not good for him. I like Floozies, Grizz, and Bass Nectar, and Dubstep Strength Radio Training. Those are what I listen to. But I think you should check out the Dubstep Strength, and the heavy trap workout music. And I think you'd like those for your workouts. I don't think you might like Bass Nectar, but you won't like the Floozies for sure. You won't like the Floozies, but they're from Kansas, Overland Park. So shout out to Floozies. I probably haven't listened to this, but I loved you. I saw you at Decadence 2 years ago, so thought I'd say that. And so now we're done with music. You done with music? I've had enough music, right?
I've had enough of it.
Yeah, I'm done with music. Let's get. So next, biggest one is like, so how do you reward yourself after like a great workout? Do you have anything that you like to do there, or was the workout your reward?
Well, this is gonna sound a little.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm excited. Cannot wait.
Well, you worked out with me on Saturday, so you know that I do this.
Yeah.
But kind of my reward is like the way I look.
Like, I love it too.
I knew that was coming, but
the pump, man. The
pump.
I wish my gym mirrors followed me out to my other mirrors. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wish my mirror at my house looked the same as these gym mirrors.
So that's kind of one thing that
motivates
me, and just makes me feel good at the end. So
yeah,
maybe not necessarily reward, but it just makes me feel better about myself when I can look like I just got something accomplished.
That's the thing. If you go back to the first one, like if you motivate yourself to go to that workout, and you're not like, how many times have you had a day you woke up, you're like, I don't want to be here, I don't want to go. You end up forcing yourself to go, and some of the greatest feelings, right afterwards. That feeling is like what you're chasing. I love that feeling too. So what I like to do, I like to reward myself with the sauna. Like I like to sit in the sauna. You ever sit in the saunas?
Oh yeah.
Oh
well,
my gosh.
Not here. I don't have one here. But if I ever go to the Y or something.
Yeah, I love the sauna. Oh my gosh. I don't care if there's 19 like old guys in there in towels. Like I don't care. I'm still sitting in the sauna and I'm making room for Brandon.
Which one do you go to that they wear towels?
Huh? Yeah, right.
Because
usually it's just a free for all, ain't it? Golly, it's all right though. I want that confidence, man. Like I want that confidence one day.
That is some confidence.
Golly. Oh well. Hey, good on them though. Good on them, man. But the sauna, I don't care. I love the sauna. It makes me feel good. Gets all the like toxins out of my body. When I was a wrestler, I used to take a credit card to show people like how much nastiness you sweat out of your body. If you take a credit card and just go down your body, like it'll literally be a black line of sweat. Like just it's disgusting. So you're getting out of like bad stuff. Do you ever like buy smoothies?
I make
smoothies?
I'm never. Yeah, I don't really buy them.
Well, see, like sometimes if I have a good workout or something, like I want something sweet, but I don't want to eat candy or break my diet, like I'll get a smoothie of some sort from somewhere. Sometimes gyms will have those. I always say like, hey, reward yourself with a smoothie. They're delicious. They're great. Definitely. Also, like, so we talked about this. This gym has this studio has a massage lady on call, not on call, but by appointments only here. And like, say if I do a great like 8-week workout and I'm very happy with my results, you know, like I got to where I wanted, I might reward myself with like a 30-minute massage or something. You know, like, hey Brandon, you worked your tail off. Let's get them shoulders rubbed a little bit. You know, let's get them thighs rubbed out because they're super tight. You know, and then also buying yourself some rock gear, buying yourself some awesome tank tops to work in, buying yourself some Cole Williams sweatshirts. You know. Fitness sweatshirts. Like, just get yourself some equipment that you want. So maybe some gear that you need. Straps. You use straps?
No.
You use
I use wrist wraps for
What's this thing on your wrist?
My Whoop band.
Yeah. Is that one of your gifts that you got yourself?
It is actually. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's to reward myself or to motivate myself. More to motivate myself, I guess.
Well, that you bought it because, I mean, it's sort of like I do. Well, I don't know, maybe a little bit of both. I like it. Motivate and reward. All right, I'll let you talk about it.
You want me to talk about it?
Yeah, talk about it. You've been wearing it for like a day or two. I'm interested.
Okay. Well, yeah. So it's pretty cool, actually. I struggle with, not all the time, but a lot of time I struggle with sleeping, and. You know, I've just been, I kind of see this, I've seen this on ads everywhere, and it talks about helping with recovery, and, you know, the key to fitness is recovery. You can do all you want as far as fitness, but if you don't let your body recover, you know, you're not going anywhere. So I saw this and I was interested, and I had someone give me a free month, so I was like, you know, why not try it?
Yeah.
And so far, it's been pretty awesome. You can kind of track. I wish I could show you guys, but it's not.
Do some research. Check it out.
But you know, you can kind of track how you slept. It's a really good sleep tracker. You can track how recovered your body is, how much strain you put on your body each day, and it's just, you know. So I have this thing called, it's a journal on there, and you know, you just put in what all you did the day before, and it just kind of helps you keep track of what's helping you reach your fitness goals and what's helping you recover and all this stuff. So it's really cool, and you know, as I get more into it and figure stuff out, I'd like to talk about it more often. And actually, this is how I found Steve Weatherford. He was talking about it because he uses this, and it's actually how I found him.
Look at that, Steve Weatherford comes back around. It's like we planned this or something. We really don't.
We did not plan that. It just happened. But yeah, so I mean, once I get more into it, I'd like to talk about it more. Yeah. But you know, I haven't been.
It's just a trial phase right now.
Yeah.
I like it. Keep me updated too. I'm curious. I might get one too. Try it out with you. I'm very interested. And sorry, got off topic. And then my last one, my last reward. So this one's pretty cool, I think. You know, because there's a lot of things you could be doing after work. You could go buy like a sugary drink. You know, you can go buy that McDonald's. You can go buy that anything that's not you shouldn't be eating or doing. You know, that's going to hurt your gains. I love saying that word. I don't know why. But anyways, pay yourself a couple of dollars. Instead of going out and spending it on a soda pop or something like that, go ahead and put that $2 in a jar, you know. And then after like maybe 30 days, 40 days, or however long, you can use that to buy yourself like something that you need for your house, for something you need for your kids, or something you need for just anything, you know, everyday life.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and I really like that. I think that's a really good idea, and it's something I'm going to start trying. Just pay yourself. So, but that's all I have for the rewards. I think we're almost done with this episode, man. I think this was a good one. I liked it. I had a good time with this one.
It's fun.
Yeah, all these are fun though. I mean, I couldn't sleep last night. Dude, I literally woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, and I was like, "Well, is it time to go yet?" Nope, it's not. So know what I did? I wrote all this stuff on my computer right here, and I actually got some good work done. But I'm literally so excited for this, to do this, you know. And I am waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning without an alarm and everything, which is pretty darn cool. You know, like that is awesome. And
this is I don't know, it's like my, you know, because we do this usually, or have been doing it once a week, and you know, it's my favorite day of the week.
Heck
so
yeah, man!
Makes me excited.
The fact is like, people are listening. You guys are checking in. I love it. I mean, feel free to check out our Twitter, Fitness with Just a Few Sides. I think it's Fitness WJAS. AFS. So check it out. Make some comments, guys. Ask us some questions. We're going to have Landon, the owner of the studio, on next time, and he's going to answer questions about child fitness. He's going to answer questions about like when's too soon to start working out, like what can you do to start preparing for sports and stuff like that. Landon and Cole are the experts. I'm going to ask them a lot of questions. Send me some questions so I can ask them. You know, and I'll give you guys shout outs as well for sure. Do you have anything else you want to throw in there? Today is my son's birthday. Cade Hancock is now 12 years old. I was going to have him come in. I was going to bring him on and ask him questions, but the dude stayed up till like 3 o'clock last night at his mom's house, and I picked him up this morning. I was like, "You coming on, man?" He's like, "No, Dad, I need to go home and take a nap." I'm like, "All right." So I didn't tell him I was going to surprise him. I wanted him to hear it on the radio when he listens to this podcast, so he's going to be like, "Oh, dag nabbit," you know. But he's 12 years old. He's a big Colorado Rockies fan. He's a big Denver Nugget fan. So definitely, I'm getting him a ball cap I'm getting him a Rockies cap. I'm getting him a Denver Nuggets shirt, and then I'm surprising him with a jersey. So.
Does he know you got him that stuff, or is he gonna find out on here?
Well, his birthday is we post this later on, right? So by the time he's hearing this, he's already got his stuff. But he's a cool dude, man. I like him. I mean, I'll keep him for a while, I guess.
At least 6 more years.
Huh?
At least 6 more
years. At least 6 more. Hopefully in 6 years he's taking care of me. Dude, he plays basketball. He's pretty darn good. But super good. Hopefully we'll be talking about him one day. Maybe I'll talk about him next. His basketball and my daughter's softball. My daughter wrestles too, so I got some questions to ask you about that stuff in the next segment or the next episode for sure. So hope you're ready for it. Chase, did you have anything you wanted to say?
You guys rock.
All right.
Rock.
I'm gonna have Chase on here one day too, guys. You're gonna meet him. You're gonna get to know Chase. But I'm done. Are you done? All right. That's fitness.
Peace out.
Bet.